Okay, so every episode, one or both of us have a question for Bono over whiskey and cake. Like, in our imaginations, or maybe not, it could happen. If
An
we sat
audience.
there's a cat butt. Um, if we sat down with Bono, how awesome would that be? But you know what? The thing is that I don't think we've asked that question in a while. Bono, if you're listening, can we please we'll take you there. You don't have to worry about it. We'll take you out for whiskey and cake.
Yep. But yeah, let's get whiskey and cake sometime. So where did this question for pot of whiskey and cake idea come from? We were in Nashville on the I&E tour. We were in the hotel bar and drinking whiskey as we do, and it was late at night, and we asked if they had any dessert.
I think we did. We asked if there was any dessert, and he said there might be some pie.
Right.
And we're
He
like,
was like, "Well, we don't really have dessert, but there was a wedding, and they might literally have pie left over." And we're like, "Bring
"Pie."
whatever. Bring whatever. Like, we'll take leftover pie." And the waiter came back with, I think it was 2 plates of the largest slices of cake I've ever seen in my life, and it was Goo Goo Cluster Cake. And if you don't know what a Goo Goo Cluster is, it's a mostly Southern candy delicacy. It's Google it. It's got nuts and caramel, I think, in it, whatever. It was amazing. So we were having whiskey and cake, and somehow that turned into a great idea to invite Bono to.
Yeah, so
So someday we would like to recreate our whiskey and Goo Goo Cluster Cake scenario and invite Bono and ask him questions.
yes. And now we have, how many years is it? We have
6 years of questions? No, yeah,
since 2018.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
7 years of questions. We just don't have them all recorded.
I know, but we need our intern to do that, and our intern for, stuffing envelopes is not gonna do that one. Yeah, I thought about that the other day too, about
I thought, like, I wanna make sure, and if he doesn't see a story, so I put all of our posts in the stories, and if he doesn't see it, like, a few days later, I'll post it again.
post it again. So smart. So
I will
very, very
kind of obsessively look and see if when he looks at our stuff.
yeah.
Assuming he listens to, like, he actually listens to it, but
No, I should have mentioned Gavin when we were talking about Las Vegas because he was wearing plaid pants and it matched my plaid skirt, and, like, he came over and, like, rubbed his butt against my butt. I would not mention that, but that was pretty awesome, but it's okay.
what do you wanna say it and we can try and fit it in there?
Yeah, it's just like a couple words.
So, so you ended that with, like, saying that you were, like, kind of like the quintessential
Nice.
90s girl.
Yeah.
So maybe, like, add on to that?
Yeah, I can do that. Wait, did I said plaid skirt. So, we're leaving the venue and, right by the mix was Gavin Friday, and he was wearing this plaid pants that matched my plaid skirt, and that was, like, crazy, like, everybody pointed that out, like, "Oh my god, that's your skirt and pants form." But, yeah, so that was kinda cool.
That's
Mm,
fun. You shoulda
yeah,
gotten a picture together.
I know. I didn't know this I was new.
Well, there
Uh,
weren't cell phones.
no, no, you're right. I probably did have a disposable camera with me, but I wasn't that quick.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
like, yeah, it wasn't the
so, like,
era of quick
that was, like,
selfies.
crazy. So I think one of our friends came back and got me and said, "You won't believe what I just saw in the mix," and I walked up and I'm like, "Oh my god, that's my skirt and pants form."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, I'll see if I can get that in there.
If you can't, can you just make it a reel? Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean, that
figure out how to make it.
yeah,
I'll figure out how to make it something anyway.
yeah. Um,
Well, thanks for coming on this nostalgic journey with us.
we'll be back next week with more U2-ish content.
In the meantime, keep chatting with us on social media at _garden tarts.
Sign up for our newsletter at thegardentarts.com.
and share with your YouTube friends.
You can support us on Patreon, buy me a coffee, and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Kissing Lips and Breaking Hearts, a U2 podcast with the Garden Tarts, is created, produced, and edited by us, the Garden Tarts.
Intro and outro music by December.
See you next week.